6. Here's Walton. Good box out by Dudley, and it leads to a loose ball foul, putting the Lakers over the limit. Foul on Gasol. That's his second.
Well, Gasol that time just goes right over the back. And with Bynum being a guy right now that's struggling with that knee mark, he's got to stay out of foul trouble. He's really the only other big guy. Now, they can bring Benga off the bench, but he's really a guy that Phil uses more in emergency situations. Bynum is back in the game.
There's DJ Benga. Bynum, as you mentioned, has checked in. 2 shots coming up for Dudley on that good box out. Check out TNT Overtime live now on NBA.com to watch exclusive player follow cameras of the Suns and the Lakers. TNT Overtime only on NBA.com.
Well, the Suns are going to need some good play from their bench. Their bench has been so good for them all season long. But Marvin, game 3, they had 15 points, 3 of 21 from the floor, 0 for 11 from 3. And it's a big part of their team as Dudley goes up to the line and misses them both.
Stoudemire with the opportunity, then try to back tap for Jordan Farmar, who just came on. Came up with the loose ball. Nicely guarded. Bynum puts it down.
Nice penetrating drive by Luke Walton. Phil Jackson loves Luke Walton because he says he's a facilitator of the offense. He's one of the best guys on the team, moving the basketball to the open area.
So effective in that triangle. Goran Dragic now works the point. Coming on for Steve Nash. This is Dragic on the pull-up. Yes.
Very important shot. I thought the other day he was a little bit out of sync, Mark. He's one of those guys that plays very herky-jerky, and sometimes it's tough to figure out what he wants to do. He can be either on or off.
Odom. So a good start for Lamar Odom. Lakers up by 3. Richardson for 3 as the Suns look to go 2 for 1. The game is tied at 23. At a 2.5 differential. Jalen Brown. And time runs out. After 1, Lakers and Suns tied 23 apiece. Lakers shoot 50% from the field in this opening quarter.
Welcome back to Phoenix. It's time for the Forward Coach's Corner. I'm here with Lakers head coach Phil Jackson with the score tied at 23. In the first 3 games of the series, you scored 35, 36, and 32 points in the first quarter. What's different tonight?
We have 23.
Is it the Lakers having bad shot selection or Phoenix playing good defense?
No, they've got second shots tonight. It's changed the complexity of the game. They've got like 6 offensive rebounds. That's a big difference in it.
Colby, only 1 field goal attempt. What?
Well, he hasn't really been looking for his offense right now. He's getting other guys involved.
All right, thanks a lot. Thank you, Mark.
And there has been much speculation concerning the coaching future of Phil Jackson. Reportedly, Laker owner Jerry Buss would like to reduce that $12 million a year salary if Phil does re-sign with the Lakers. And now there are reports that the Bulls, particularly in an effort to attract LeBron James, as Dudley knocks down the 3 to get the second quarter underway. Reports that the Bulls are interested, the Nets are interested, the Cavaliers are interested, which I don't doubt. The other question is, Brian comes up short. Is it a negotiating ploy by Phil? Phil said earlier as Dragic moves to the baseline and misses on the jumper, but an offensive foul is called illegal pick by Amundsen.
They love to set this little sideline step-up screen. Normally that's Nash coming off. That time Amundsen did not get set on the pick, and he was called for the moving foul there.
Phil was asked about all the speculation earlier, and he said, I'm very bad with commitments. He wasn't necessarily talking about basketball. It was a self-effacing social note on the part of Phil. As Jalen Brown is able to convert.
Mark, they've had about 3 long jump shots tonight that if they would just take a little step back, they would get 3-point field goals. So they've had a lot of long twos here.
Oh, strong move by Barbosa. Angel Barbosa in the backcourt with Goran Dragic They have Fry, Amundsen, and Dudley up front. So once again, Alvin Gentry without a starter on the floor. Likes to go with the bench. A pure bench move. Bad pass. Recovered by Bryant. Trying to call for time. It's a drop ball.
That's a great job by Dragic going down on the floor to get that jump ball. He's a very feisty competitor and right down forced the jump ball. But Phoenix is really staying in that zone defense, and Kobe gets smacked right in the face that time by Shannon Brown as Barbosa goes to the basket to get the very difficult layup.
Suns have a 3-point lead. A minute and a half got by here in the second quarter. Marv Albert, Doug Collins, Craig Sager. We're at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. Game 4 of this best-of-7 Western Conference final. Game 5 back in L.A. at Staples. Thursday night, we'll have it right here on TNT.
I get the sense Kobe's going to start looking for his shot here pretty quickly. Took one here early. There's a nice play by Bynum. Just go right over the top of Fry.
And the second opportunity by Bynum, able to get the roll. So Andrew Bynum, who was struggling at the start, has come back and made an impact. 6.5 rebounds in all. Oh, what a move by Bryant. Whoa!
That's that play I was telling you about. He keeps his dribble, and sometimes you're not sure, do I get out of his way? Where do I go? But that lane just opened up, and beautiful drive by Dragic.
I would think he, as Bryant, throws it down low. Bynum lost it. I would think Dragic would be difficult to play with.
No question.
Barbosa behind the back. Barbosa hands to Amundsen. Amundsen out of recovery, lays it home.
Those are the high-energy plays that the bench comes up with for the Phoenix Suns. I talked about their inability the other day, 3 of 21. Tonight they're giving Alvin Gentry some nice bench play.
Bryant draws the double. Fama lost the dribble. Looked like a double dribble.
The Suns are very active in this zone. Look at the shot that ends up they have to take to get a shot clock violation. Well, Alvin Gentry's got to be thrilled once again. Lakers here only 27 points. Marv, remember the first 2 games they were averaging 126, shooting 58%. Tonight shooting under 45%. They're 0 of 7 from 3. So Phoenix has to like what they're doing now defensively.
We're seeing some of that improved defense that the Suns did demonstrate earlier in the playoffs. Here's Dragic, rejected. Brown got a piece of it.
Wow, what a block by Shannon Brown.
Famar wide open. Famar to the fadeaway. Odom missed the putback, but he was pushed from behind by Barbosa.
The high energy of Goran Dragic off the bench. This is a circuitous route to the basket, but he's going to finally get there. Little hesitation, the up and under, the kiss off the glass, and this is the hustle play of Louis Amundsen. That's why they call him Lou here in Phoenix. The Suns like it. They're up 5.
I can tell you right now, we keep the ball out of this area right here, and they shoot these shots, they're not going to beat us. They will not beat us shooting those shots. So just live with it. Hey, we've done a good job. Everything is a challenge shot. So they make a few, that's okay. We'll do that. We just got to keep the ball out of there.
Well, Marv, you and I were in Alvin's office before the game. This is the area that he's talking about right there. And Gasol, Artest, Odom, very good in that area. They can either shoot the ball or it opens up great passing areas inside. So Alvin Gentry said, look, keep the ball out of there. If they shoot those jump shots, you can live with it. Remember, Marv, about a few minutes ago, I said the Lakers have made a lot of long 2-point field goals tonight. They're 0 of 7 from 3. Said they're not going to beat us shooting long 2s, and that's what he was talking about in that timeout.
Odom just a 65% shooter at the line during the season. Fouled by Barbosa. The Suns now lead at 32-28. Games 1 and 2, the Lakers with 128 points, 124 points. They shot 58% in both games. They were hitting their threes. Things turned in game 3. And the Suns have played very well defensively. It's in a lot of zone once again here in this first half. Phoenix with the ball up by 4. Here's Dragic, sets it up. Amundsen. Oh, Dragic with a terrific play. And Robinson on the lay-in.
All this is happening with Nash on the bench. The Phoenix Suns were down 19-18 when he went down on the bench. They're +7 while he is coming to the Dragic has been in the ball game.
Kobe Bryant. And for Kobe, his first field goal. Had not been looking for a shot at the start.